What do you do when you feel overwhelmed? Do you get reactive, loud, or do you shut down and disengage? Why do you think this happens? Has this kind of behavior ever helped you in the long run? This is Prachi. Let's talk about this. One of the key skills we learn is to regulate our emotions in life. Because emotions are fundamental to us. They are letting us know how an environment is affecting us, what is really going on for us. They are data if we learn to listen to it. So, how do we regulate our emotions? Notice the sensation in your body. When we feel overwhelmed, we can sense it in our body. It's just that we don't pay attention to it. So, when you really pay attention, you can see that maybe there is shortness of breath or you're breathing very, very fast. Maybe there is tightness in your chest or your shoulders, your neck, or maybe your palms are getting sweaty or they are just numb or they feel cold, or there is your heart racing really fast, or you just get really fidgety. These are the sensations in your body and they are telling you that you're feeling overwhelmed. The first thing you can do is really consciously notice what is really happening in our body. Bring your attention to your body. Pause. Mind body connection is very strong. So it's important for us to include our body when we are doing any of this regulating. What you can do when you take that pause, when you're consciously noticing these sensations, is now to start engaging your body to make it feel safe. There are multiple ways you can do this. One of the basic but most effective thing you can do is breathing. Take deep breaths. When you're feeling very fidgety or your heart is racing, you are obviously also experiencing shortness of breath. So when you breathe and then exhale slowly and you repeat this multiple times, that really helps you get back into your body, concentrate and make it feel safe. You can reduce these overwhelming sensations in your body by doing these things. Try and move your body, shake your body, maybe stretch or do some sort of yoga or jump. Get your body moving. If you have the time, if that is the kind of scenario you are in, you can go for a walk, or you can also engage your senses in a way that you notice your surrounding. You can do something like write everything down that is just coming up. There is a very good chance that there are a lot of thoughts and emotions just flooding and piling up all together. So what you can do is just without even thinking, just start writing whatever is coming up. You can also sigh. Do that multiple times. All of this where you are engaging your body and letting that emotion, that overwhelm that is coming up, an outlet. Identify your emotions. Yes, we are feeling overwhelmed, but that is the umbrella because there is a lot. We can't really name, we can't really think straight. But that's why we've done the first two steps. Now that we are feeling a lot more calmer, a little better than before, now we can really identify what is it that we are feeling underneath that overwhelm. Maybe you're feeling hurt, you're feeling disappointed, maybe you're feeling sad, maybe you're feeling criticized, you're feeling unwanted or abandoned, maybe you're feeling guilty, or maybe you're feeling insecure. Use an emotion wheel. It'll really help actually, because then it gives us this roadmap of okay, what am I really feeling? And sometimes we are unable to come up with these things on our own, but when we read it in there, we can tell that oh yeah, I'm feeling insecure, or I'm feeling anxious, or I'm feeling scared. Identify what is it that you're truly feeling in your authentic self. Curiosity, not judgment. When we are identifying these emotions, it's important for us to not judge them. We can't be saying things like, how am I feeling guilty about this? Why am I sad? I can't just be sad. I just don't want to feel sad. I don't want to feel disappointed. It's fine. No. it's important to get curious, because these emotions, as I said earlier, are data points. They are telling us something, right? So it's important to explore what they are telling us. But they all make sense in the context in which you're feeling those emotions. Yeah, you may not like certain feelings because they don't feel great, they are not very comfortable to feel, but they're not good or bad, they just are. Why am I feeling this way? What has happened? These emotions are indicating to us what has impacted us and how it has impacted us, and maybe in that whole context our needs are being unmet. What I probably need in this situation is reassurance, validation, I need some support, I need empathy and understanding. These are the things that you are really needing, and your emotions are telling you what you need. So when we judge those emotions, we are not really helping ourselves. So it's very important to give us compassion, to understand it, to really explore where it is coming from, because it's telling us something and it's going to help us if we let it. Respond, not react. When we are just reacting, it's basically acting out, right? We call names, we get really loud, maybe angry, we are getting defensive, we blame other people, maybe we just shut down and disengage. We act in ways that we may not actually like ourselves, but we don't know how to control that or stop that. But when we are regulated, when we are in a much more calmer state, we are intentionally responding, which means that we are deciding how to respond because we understand ourselves, our emotions, and the situation way better. So now we can express ourselves vulnerably, we can ask our needs to be met, we can decide how to navigate that situation a lot better, where we are in touch with our emotions and accordingly we go ahead. That is coming from a place of clarity and calmness. It also gives us a sense of empowerment and control because we are not completely overwhelmed at this point. Practice. It is important that we sit with this discomfort because this is new to us, right? We have not done it before. We have been reactive, maybe we don't really think, and later on regret that this happened and we don't know how to stop. But now, hopefully with this video and maybe some other resources that you may have come across, that is how you can get better at it. But it takes practice, it takes regular effort. But will you be absolutely great the first time? No. And will it be a big change? Probably. And that is uncomfortable. So it's important that we tolerate that discomfort. We all make mistakes, we all slip, and that's okay. And it's okay to take your time with it. Rather, give yourself that time and grace as you learn something new, as you try something new that is at this moment out of your comfort zone. And that's okay. As you keep going, you'll get better at it. We all do. Improved quality of life and relationships. Suppressing, ignoring, or minimizing our emotions actually have long-term impact, which is not great because they manifest in our body, they come up at the wrong time, they don't just disappear, right? And it keeps us from having authentic connections and be in touch with our authentic self. Really, when we learn to regulate our emotions, we have a higher levels of self-trust, we are way more confident, and we have much healthier relationships. Check out my emotional triggers video for a better understanding of what really happens that we get overwhelmed in certain situations. Why does that happen? That's it for today. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next video.